I've been running an AI automation agency for the past 494 days, ever since I signed my first client and made a video about it on this channel in July of 2023. Since then, I've taken hundreds of sales calls in a bunch of different niches, probably all the niches you're targeting, talked to different people in different countries, and I've met the most successful entrepreneurs in this space to date. I have a lot of data as to what's working, what's not working, and the direction the market is going. I'm going to share with you the 5 things I plan to double down on personally in 2025 to dominate the AI agency space. And feel free to copy these things. If you don't watch every single thing, it's not going to make sense. All of these things tie in together. It's a very meticulous strategy I plan to use to, again, dominate the market. Now, the one thing I want to dispel before anything happens is there is no saturation right now, right? But there will be in the next few years. Probably not next year or the year after, but in the coming years, there's going to be massive saturation because the barrier to entry is getting easier. AI agents are coming. AI agents will replace other businesses. AI agents might even replace the software, the SaaS, or the service you're trying to offer. And that's something you have to be prepared for. So this is why you should act now. And this is why I'm making this video, because I want you to act on these 5 things ASAP, not tomorrow, like today. Start planning it out today, because there's a small window for us as AI agency business owners to really take advantage of what's happening, make a lot of money, and just see a lot of success in doing so. All right. The first thing I have to mention is go all in. I'm going to go all in. I'll share the other things you should go all in at, but go all in. Just take that step, take that action, and go all in. All right. Put the inputs in every day, apply yourself, network, put yourself out there, and I guarantee you will see the results from doing those actions. Go all in, learn, implement, and take action. If you're in my school community, I say that every single day. I post value in there. I say learn, implement, take action, and enjoy. Enjoy the process as well. Guys, we're in an insane time of technology. We're very lucky to be able to make money from this insane trend. Not really a trend because it's going to be here forever, but this insane opportunity that we have presented to us. So enjoy the ride, but put in that work every single day. I guarantee in 10, 20 years, you're going to look back and wish you did more. So do more right now. Make your future self proud. The next thing I want to talk about and what to really go all in at is niching down. It's probably the biggest advice I could give you. Niche down. Guys, I made a lot of money from servicing random niches: real estate, tax, brokers, people in the content creation space, insurance firms. I've done it all in terms of working with different projects at different sizes with different softwares. It's not scalable at all. And it's a very big headache. What you should do is work with your first 5 clients that are in just random niches, and then take a step back and see this. Who do you like working with? Who could you get results for? Who is making the most amount of money? Which tech stack do you like to work with? Make sure you enjoy the person you're working with and they have money to pay you and you're actually good at that service. That is how you niche down. All right. Another way to niche down, and this is point number 2 I want to make, and I want to make this very, very clear. Lean into your expertise. A lot of people, I probably get about 5 to 6 DMs every few days about how to pick a niche on an AI and an automation and who to serve and do this. Lean into your expertise. I guarantee you, you might not think so, might not know it off the top of your head. You have more experience than you think. For example, let's say that you went to medical school, or you went to dental school, or veterinary school. You're in the medical field, right? And you dropped out to pursue the AI agency. There is no reason you should do anything else, target anyone else, except for people in the medical field, because you have a massive advantage in terms of insights into that industry. All right. The way to make money with AI and automation is solving a problem for a specific person. How do you solve a problem? You need their pain points. How do you know what pain points they have? You have insights. So working backwards here, if you have insights into an industry, you know their pain points, and you can solve those pain points with AI, and you can do so better than a lot of other people that don't have insights into that industry. So lean into your expertise, guys. There's no reason. There's so many AI use cases out there. There's so many niches you could target. So if you have a little bit of an advantage into one niche, and you have insights into that person and who they are and what they're struggling with, go into that niche. There's no reason to drop it for real estate or e-commerce or all these other things that are really trending. Go into something you have experience with. And you're like, Shaz, I don't have experience. I guarantee you have experience. You've done something before. You've had an internship. You've had a job. Your mom works for a company. Your dad's friend works for a company. Lean into the advantages you have and just go with the flow. Stop fighting against the flow of what you already know and what you're already accustomed to. All right. So 1 and 2 are niche down, and to niche down, lean into your expertise. All right. That's the biggest advice I could give you. Niching down. It took me months. I wasted a lot of time and opportunity costs from not niching down from day one. Niche down. If you're just starting, pick like 5 niches, then 3 niches, then go with one. Like I just said, make sure you like who you're working with. They have money to spend, and you're good at the service you're providing for that niche. But niche down, and to do so, you could also lean into your expertise and or your interests. All right. The next thing after that is do something hard. Do a service that is hard. Like I said, the reason saturation will eventually come years in the past, or you might even think it's happening now. I know Andrew Tate just got in the space, is because the barrier to entry is getting insanely low. Right? I can imagine a world soon where Make.com just has their own AI and you just write in sentences and the whole Make.com automation just works from end to end, right? That sort of eliminates you as a Make.com dev or entrepreneur or automation expert. That's hard, right? When the barrier to entry gets low to build this technology, the marketers win, all right? But if you're not a marketer, it's okay. You could do something hard that can't be replaced. For example, I cannot code. I cannot build a crazy software. I could make attempts at it through some of these tools like Bolt and Cursor and Replit Agent. I could get pretty good at it. But if you already have that technology and you're already building something really technical and really hard, I can't really enter into that market and compete with you because you're doing something really hard. So do something really hard, and it's called building a moat in business. Your moat is your advantage, especially now. I'm gonna have a whole video on this soon. There's no more important time in the human history for businesses to build a moat, because everything is going to be able to be replicated because of AI. I could go to a software and I could pretty much work backwards using the softwares I just mentioned and recreate that same software. It'll probably take me a month or so. Right? Same thing with information products. There's nothing stopping me from going and buying Iman Gadzhi's info product and then just reworking it using AI, and I can have it literally published and ready to sell in a week. That stuff is not valuable anymore. You need a moat, right? And moat comes from doing something extremely hard through tech or having amazing talent. All right. Amazing talent is, you can't really replace it. For example, if you're running ads for companies, you have the best media buyer and Facebook ad specialist in the world, can't really replace that person. All right. So do something hard and build your moat. It's the only way you could really charge a lot of money and not be commoditized in the future, because the age of commoditization is coming with AI. I have a whole nother video of this up above. I talk about digital product business owners. People are selling like little info products, completely going to be wiped out in the future, in my opinion, because why would people buy the info product if they could just go to ChatGPT, or if they could just create it themselves, right? Unless you have a really strong personal brand, which leads into point number 5, and the last one, the most important one, build the personal brand. That's the route I chose to take. We've actually worked with about 12 AI automation agency owners. We've generated over 100K for them, all through YouTube. You have a free call with me down below. I'm not going to sell you anything. It's literally a roadmap call now to sign your next 5 clients in the AI space using YouTube, completely free. I highly recommend you check it out. Personal brand is everything, right? Now, going back to the example I was talking about digital products, the only reason someone would buy your digital product is because of that personal brand. So no matter how bad commoditization gets, there still will be people that relate to you as a human being if you have a personal brand and still buy from you or want to work with you. That is the advantages of the personal brand. It breaks commoditization and it beats it, it overcomes it. It's a massive addition to your moat, is your personal brand. Okay, so build that personal brand and start small. Just start posting a video a month if it takes that. I recommend a week, and I recommend moving quicker than that, but start on social media. Start getting on social media. And again, going back to another point, do the things that are hard, guys. YouTube is the hardest place to post on. You have to create the resource. You have to edit it. You have to film it. You have to talk on camera. You have to do all these things to hire. That's the hardest place to be. So do the hardest thing, because the harder the thing you do, the higher barrier to entry, and then all these other people aren't competing there. All right. For example, I could go on Instagram Reel. I could literally take my phone right now and record 10 Instagram Reels, just spewing out whatever I want, and I can post that, right? It's not hard to do that. It's not hard to write a tweet. Our Twitter and LinkedIn is all AI. Like, it's not hard to do that. Go where it's hard, because that's where less competition is, and that's where you're really going to make a lot of money. All right, so you see all this stuff sort of ties in together. I'm going to recap it for you. Niche down. To do so, make sure that people have money in that niche, and that you like working with them and you get them results. Also, lean into your expertise and your past interests, whatever that may be to you. Do something hard across all categories when you're building a personal brand. Get on the hardest platform, because again, there's less competition. Build the hardest software is the most intricate thing, so people can't copy you. Less commoditization, more profits for you. And finally, build that personal brand. Again, I have a free call down below. Highly recommend you check it out, guys. We've done 100K in 4 months for AI agency owners. The space is booming right now online, but those are the few things I'm doubling down on, niching down even more, leaning into what I like and who I like to work with, building something really, really cool. We have some really awesome stuff coming for our done for you clients. And then finally, just going in on the personal brand, going all in on the personal brand. Again, I've spoke to the Liam Otleys and the Giannis Moores and the Keel Wades and the people crushing in the space. The common denominator, everyone has a personal brand, and they're doubling down on it behind the scenes, I guarantee you. So that is all I have for you. If this video was helpful, you'll love this one. I hope to see you guys on that free call. We also have a free school community. You can join down below, and I will see you in the next one. Dominate 2025, guys. It's the best opportunity of our lives. Take care.